So, Monday was kind of annoying price action in my opinion. Basically, what we printed here is like a little bit of a doji where we are wicking just these lows. We even took this low here. The the idea of weekly fair value gap being swept here didn't really happen. And we rejected this one around the CE, this one as well. And I was thinking like maybe we are going to have a bearish day, which we kind of did. We also offered a lot of buy side action after hitting these lows here. But anyway, I'm kind of thinking now that due to this pattern that we're seeing right now down here, this kind of hammer candle could technically shoot price higher all the way towards these highs, in my opinion. But we had the AM session was kind of annoying, in my opinion. So the whole day I was kind of leaning towards shorts. I was seeing these highs. We came close. Didn't really want to take those and then moved lower here. And this is the PM session price action. And this is really the better price action here. Like in the AM session I couldn't really see anything that I wanted to take. I don't usually trade PM session, so maybe that's something that I have to start be looking at because, and I have been, tape reading the PM session, but I haven't really executed in PM session, and so maybe that's something that I need to start picking up because PM session provided perfect price action today or yesterday. So basically, AM session, and the context was that we had Fed Powell speaking in the PM session. No news, like red folder news in the AM session, so things were kind of annoying. The pre-market price action was also very choppy and ugly. But yeah, what price basically did is in the market open 9:30 here, we went and swept liquidity. I annotated lifetime this fair value gap, which we ended up holding beautifully. That's algorithmic. Those body candle closes right around there. But yeah, swept on liquidity, rejected that 15-minute AM session. Nothing really interesting. Where is it? Let's remove those real quick. So trade higher. You could have shorted here, like. Then we create a bullish breaker here. And kind of respect it, but we don't even go and take these highs. Like it's respecting this bullish breaker, but it's only just building sell side here for it to go and take it during the FOMC. These lows and these lows and this low. And so coming to the FOMC, sorry, it's not FOMC, it's Fed Powell speaking. But anyhow, coming to the Powell speaking, I'm kind of hesitant of getting into sells because, or I didn't take a sell. I wasn't even thinking of taking a trade here, but I would have been hesitant taking a sell because, yeah, we rejected this one, but this candle came quite close to this one. And I'm like thinking that maybe we could manipulate once more about the highs, which could have happened. So I haven't looked at this, but let's see if there is some type of SMT with those highs. So it would be 9 a.m. high, 12 p.m. high from ES. 9, 12, so 9. So that's actually a big SMT, and ES even took these highs, which is, wait. I don't actually know, but anyway, it seems like being big SMT. So that would be actually quite convincing for me. And this is the setup that we are coming to. So SMT is bearish. Before Fed speaking, it's very good indication of going lower, because the whole day we have chopped kind of like this. We AM session we went and swept some buy side. We built even more sell side during the lunch hour. Coming to the PM session, built nice sell side there. Then we almost took the sell side before the PM session, or the PM session new silver bullet. We almost took this equal lows here. The Fed speaking happened at 1:55. So this is the initial reaction. I'm not 100% sure how the Fed speaking works, like, and what kind of data they release there, or is it fine to trade that? Obviously, you don't want to enter a trade exactly that time when Powell starts speaking. But the setup that I saw here, I don't know if that would have been actually like a permissible to take that, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, the overall bias the whole day has been bearish. We have swept some buy side, bearish SMT, internal sell side, external sell side all the way down here and here. Sells are looking good. So basically at this point, coming to the PM session, we would just want to see bearish confluence and confirmation there. Well, here we create a set of lower lows. I'm again interested in, so that's for 2 p.m. Wait. 2 p.m. New York time. So what I'm interested in is, did we also create some SMT 155 2 p.m. high? Is there higher? $155. So this is another bearish SMT. More bearish confirmation. Then we inverse these gaps here. Kind of crappy inversion, but you break the structure to the downside first time here. And then you basically, now you have got high time frame SMT, lower time frame SMT. Looking at the 5-minute or 15-minute even, we have 15-minute mitigated into a higher time frame POI, 15-minute imbalance there. So basically this is exactly what you want to see. You want to see bearish confirmation high time frame. You want to have a bearish bias if you are taking shorts in high time frame as well. We get bearish price leg to the downside in 15 minutes, 15-minute fair value gap, and when we are trying to take an entry in 1 minute, ideally the entry would and the confirmation would happen inside of this 15-minute POI area. So then what do we get? Everything that was lined up here. Bearish SMT, even 1-minute candles respecting that 15-minute POI. Then I want to see a break of structure to the downside, which happens here. Absolutely beautiful. We get an order block, but even better, the order block lines up with volume imbalance. Let's just go with that. So the volume imbalance would be the best entry to go for. You could just enter off of the volume imbalance. Where I would have my stop is not quite at that high. Even though this is valid stop, I would feel a little bit anxious just about those bodies and just target internal liquidity, external liquidity down there. And like, I have to say I'm not quite ready to take these kind of trades, but everything that I did here made total sense. And that's why I 100% believe that in the future I will be able to catch these kind of trades. Even like having your stop conservative above the highs, above the high there, would be still good. And I'm used to take these type of entries usually at the fair value gap when it goes like that. So ideally, or not ideally, but I would have possibly, had I tried to take this trade, executed at that fair value gap bottom, which then would have resulted a little bit in drawdown, but it would be fine. And man, this type of trade would have been absolutely beautiful. And the PM session showed yesterday, Monday, that it can provide absolutely amazing setups, and especially when you got those kind of news drivers. Obviously, you need to be a little bit cautious here. If you are thinking about this PM session, just like, let's not take the Fed speaking into account. This would be absolutely beautiful setup. I don't know if this would actually be a good idea to try to execute so close or during the Powell speaking. Like, at this point, Powell had been speaking around 15 minutes. I don't know how long does he speak or how market kind of reacts after that initial reaction there. So that's something I need to train a little bit. But other than that, it's totally the setup that I would have been and was looking during the AM session. So I really think that this setup would have been provided for me in the AM session if there was no Fed Powell speaking in the PM session. But yeah, very good setup and good study and case study idea.